Greetings. My name is Polonius, and I am that man, 40 years older. Yes, I was there when Hamlet lived in Elsinore, Denmark. Over my life, I was involved in dealings with kings and queens, princes, nobles, and even Hamlet. I had a son and daughter, Laertes and Ophelia, yet I did not take as well care of my family as I should have. You may think that after all the foolish years I've lived, I would stop and learn some wisdom. In reality, over the past 40 years, I've continually had to look back at the mistakes I made to avoid making them again. To do this, I often ask myself, how can I avoid being foolish? You too can benefit by asking yourself, how do I know that Polonoius was a fool? You see, over time, a person can lose focus of how his actions affect others and end up behaving like a fool. That happened to me. Come with me and I'll tell you more about it. As a foolish man, I often felt like being able to recite a long portion of text would prove me to be a man. Listen. Marry, sir, here's the drift, and I believe, a fetch of wit, you laying these slight sullies on my son, as 'twere a little thing sullied in the working. Mark you, your party and converse, him you would sound, having ever seen in the predominant crimes, the word you breathe of guilty, be assured. He closes you with the consequence, good sir, or so, or friend, or gentleman, according to the phrase or the addition of man and country. Very good, my lord. And then, sir, does he this, he does... Oh, what was I about to say? I was about to say something. Where did I leave? At closes in the consequence, at friend or so and gentleman. At closes in the consequence. Aye, marry. He closes thus, I know the gentleman. I saw him yesterday, or the other day, or then, or such, with such, or such. I don't know what happened. First of all, it was foolish to think that by reciting long portions of text by memory could I prove myself to be wise. And then, I couldn't even remember all of the text. And more, even maintain my train of thought. You see, I had this idea that if I spoke a lot, I would show people that I wasn't a fool. But just the opposite happened. In my last public appearance in the book Hamlet, this was especially highlighted. The Queen and I had recently been noticing some suspicious activity from Hamlet, so we arranged that I would hide and witness Hamlet's actions to then condemn him. Well, things didn't work out the way I expected, and oh no, there's Hamlet.
Come, and sit you down. You shall not budge. You go not till I set you up a glass where you may see the inmost part of you.
What wilt thou do? Thou wilt not murder me. Help, help!
What? Oh, help! Help!
How
Help!
now? A rat? Dead for a decay. Dead!
Oh, I am slain!
Oh me! What hast thou done?
Nay, I know not. Is it the king?
Oh, what a rash and terrible deed is this!
A terrible deed. Almost as bad, good mother, as killing a king and marrying with his brother.
As killing a king!
Aye, lady, 'twas my word. Thou wretch, rash, intruding fool, farewell. I took thee for thy better. Take thy fortune.
How do I know that I was a fool? Over the past minutes, I've shared with you some of the reasons why. I couldn't recite lengthy pieces of text, tried to win the favor of many prominent officials, and even died at the hands of Hamlet. But I didn't really die. The years following that event, I stayed in lesser-known areas and laid low in the country. Now, Elsinore has a new king, a much wiser one. I make it a point to review to myself reasons why I was a fool, to avoid falling into the same trap again. Therefore, so that you too can benefit, let it be known that Polonius was a fool.